A lot of people would look from the outside at web hosting and think, man, that is the most commodified industry. I mean, just, you put it, the perception is you load cPanel onto a bunch of servers, you find some data center space, you try and haggle for the cheapest deal and everything, you run a bit of web advertising and you've got customers, and it's just a customer support operation and a marketing operation. But yet you find it so fascinating,
So
like from the inside view.
everything you just said is exactly why I find it fascinating. Everything in this
Yeah.
industry is so complacent. This industry was truly built on here's cPanel, go sell it. Right? Here's cPanel, go sell it. So what do you have at the end of the day? Every single company on the planet is selling the same product. And with Rocket, we're completely bootstrapped. I own 100% of the company. We've gone from 0 to 5 million in ARR in 3.5 years, and we don't do any paid media, right? Like our marketing efforts are WordCamp, community-based things around WordPress, different conferences, which traditionally would never work in hosting, but in what we do, it goes a very long way. But more importantly is investing in the product and the platform, right? Like we initially, when I built the company, used a lot of very familiar technologies. Like as a customer, you would never know cPanel is involved behind the scenes because it's just an orchestrator. cPanel is not our product. It's a part of the platform that makes our product. So, unlike all the other companies out there, we built our own product. And what that product is the interface that we have and the API that we have to do all of the things that result in the solution we provide this market. So because of that, we have some of the largest hosting companies in the world reselling our product. I think that's what really sets us aside. Like our CTO, you probably know him, Dave Costin. Him and his brother built cPanel. One of
Right.
the differences at Rocket.net is we really truly have a SaaS approach, and we build our own platform and product.
A SaaS approach to web hosting. I mean, I guess we've seen that a little bit in the last few years with companies like WP Engine, who built a SaaS business all around WordPress, which is it's technically a hosting company, but they didn't come at it in the typical hosting way. I doubt they ever had a single cPanel machine in their infrastructure. It was kind of from the ground up to support WordPress as an application. And there's other providers who have also come up focusing on WordPress. Um, so you guys have at RocketNet, you have cPanel at the heart of what you do, but you're extending it.
So cPanel is a small fraction of what we do. I mean, you
Got
could
it.
think of creating an account, right? Like an Nginx
Yeah.
config, whatever the web server config, like that. That's where the role that cPanel plays in Rocket.net. And the way that we've built our platform is it's swappable, right? Like we're not vendor agnostic. We can work with any edge provider in the world, Fastly, Cloudflare, Edgio, you name it. We can work on any platform in the world. We procure all of our own bare metal, and then we deploy our own virtualization layer on there. So
Mm.
if we decide that, hey, we provider A is not working out anymore, we want to move to provider B, we can live migrate a VM from one location to another, change some IPs and some configs on our edge platform, and traffic immediately swings over. Our customers may see a 2-minute blip. So we've kind of taken all the benefits of public cloud and implemented them in a private cloud, which is a third of the cost, right? So, it's been incredible. And, I think when I say SaaS, it's a little bit different, right? Like, yes, software as a service, the traditional definition, but I think, again, like nobody in our space had Cloudflare Enterprise at the very beginning of their product. Rocket
Right.
did. And then the rest of them kind of followed suit, right? And we're kind of driving this evolution of hosting, which is really about content delivery at the end of the day. And, WordPress is literally a content management system that outputs HTML, CSS, JS, and images, right? So we
Mhm.
created this layer that is, deploying that, to as many eyeballs as possible. And we deliver like a 98% cache hit ratio. So our origin server is literally just managing WordPress at that point. So I think, with us, it's kind of in our DNA, right? Like we have all of this hosting experience, but then I have the most intelligent chief CTO ever that has built software his whole life, right? Like if you went back in time and told Dave Costin in 2006 he was going to work for a hosting company, he'd have laughed and said, you're crazy. And if you ask him today, he's not going to tell you he works at a hosting company. He works at Rocket.net, which is a managed WordPress platform.